Do you know what people think anytime they see the clergy with the political class? They feel they have gathered to embezzle their common patrimony. They feel that the clergy has gone to curry favor from the government. That may be your own view. That may be the impression you feel that they create by going closer to the politicians or the political class, forgetting that the people who occupy political positions are also children of God, members of the church, people under the pastoral and spiritual care of the church leaders. So in this video, you're going to hear and understand why the Catholic bishops of Nigeria sent delegation to visit the President of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I wish you listen to the end of this video. Why did the Catholic bishops of Nigeria visit President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and what did they tell him? They visited him to speak truth to power. They visited him to discuss the state of the nation with Mr. President, informing him of both the positive developments as well as some challenges facing our nation, and then propose the way forward. According to CSM Media, a delegation from the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria (CBCN), led by its president, Archbishop Lucius Iwejuru Ugoje of Owerri, met with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the State House in Abuja on Friday, 14th March 2025. The primary purpose of the visit was as a follow-up to their deliberations at the just concluded plenary, to intimate the President of the plight of Nigerians and to urge government to take swift action to make things better for the people. The bishops highlighted the pressing challenges facing Nigerians, tasking the government to take decisive action to address issues of security, economic hardship, education, healthcare, human rights, and religious freedom. While acknowledging the efforts of the government and security agencies in combating insecurity, the CBCN tasked the government to do more, emphasizing the grave threats many Nigerians continue to endure in their fatherland due to the escalating incidents of banditry, kidnapping, and senseless killings. They expressed deep concern over the alarming rate of abduction and murder of priests, seminarians, and church workers. Beyond security concerns, the CBCN addressed the economic hardship induced by the removal of the fuel subsidy and the devaluation of the naira. They stressed the need for government to urgently come up with policies that will reverse the ugly trend and alleviate the sufferings of Nigerians, particularly the most vulnerable. They also raised concerns about religious freedom, calling specifically for justice and fairness in treatment of Christian minorities in northern Nigeria and regarding land allocation for places of worship. They demanded that those governments that order the closure of all schools in some parts of the country withdraw such order in the light of the rights of the children to education and the multi-religious nature of our society. They called for a strengthening of the electoral laws and sincere execution of duties by state agents, such as Independent National Electoral Commission, security agencies, and the courts, in order to restore trust in the electoral system. They also called attention of the President to the need for good remuneration for security personnel, better equipping of our security outfits, and determination to prosecute crime without fear or favor. They also noted that more investment is needed in agriculture to facilitate the involvement of the youth in it and boost provision of food in a sustainable manner. The Catholic bishops, on a more serious note, affirmed the teaching of the Catholic Church that capital punishment is unacceptable, as in the Catechism of the Catholic Church, number 2267. They appealed to the President of Nigeria, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to grant pardon to Mr. Sunday Jackson, whose conviction was recently upheld by the Supreme Court. In a response to the challenges raised by the Nigerian Catholic Bishops of Nigeria, the Nigerian President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, acknowledged the hardships faced by the citizens and reaffirmed his administration's commitment to tackling insecurity, stabilizing the economy, and fostering national unity. He commended the Catholic Church for its significant contributions to the nation, particularly in the areas of education and health, and assured the delegation of its openness to collaboration with stakeholders to advance the nation's welfare. This engagement of the leadership of the Catholic Church, the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria, with the President of Nigeria at the State House shows the Church's commitment to working through dialogue for justice, peace, and sustainable national development. The bishops visited the President for the common good of Nigerians. May God bless them, and may God water what they have planted. May their deliberations yield better results in the best interests of all citizens.